brainstorming. Some of you ask me to have like a more regular update, catch up. So maybe with the live I can express more. Sorry me if it's maybe today a bit temporary. I will try just to brainstorm a bit. And I think one common topic that I'm requested about is feel behind in life. Sorry my English and again, but it's a very common topic that I regularly receive some comments, some requests. So I would like to talk more about this in this go with the flow live. I think it's very common to feel behind in life. Is something. First of all, I want to say it's more common than what we think. It's very common. We think that maybe we are alone in the universe. It's not. It's super common. Is feeling behind in life, I would say, is also related about having very often some unrealistic expectation. I think comparing ourselves with colleagues, peers, friends, social media people, some norms and regulation from society. We have so many. So this is automatically generating a lot of insecurity. That's another keyword. Insecurities. So too many unrealistic expectations generate insecurities that amplify, and we feel like we are an alien in the planet or we are alone. So let's talk about the reason. What could be, after this, I would say, disclaimer, the reason? I would say the benchmark, again. Not realistic benchmark. We tend to look at something that is not feasible or not at the moment, because we start on different path, right? Everybody starting from a point or another point or another point, but especially they can have different path, right? So that's a very common mistake. Reasons, right? They push you through different paths and journey, different reasons and different journeys. Okay. I think what helps in case like this is to define goals, but not very theoretical. Should be, I would say, pragmatic, that we really like, and that step by step we can divide in little pieces. So break down. And this can definitely help to see a bigger problem in smaller pieces. Then, unfortunately, we are daily immersed in social media. I'll say, we like it or not, we spend maybe a few minutes. The more discipline, the less discipline hours, a whole day. I know the feeling, especially coming from pandemic or even now, sometimes it can happen. And hours feel wasted. But the social media, we have to remember always that they showcase highlights. They never, or rarely, very rarely show the behind the scenes, how to arrive there, that maybe that was just 1% of the story, the 99% was suffer, was tough, was hard, just showing the nice. So in this case, the solution is just limit exposure. Limit exposure, absolutely. Forced to limit exposure, and possibly to good sources, good, I would say, channel, good people that we have we relate to, not just binge watching everything. Okay, that's another important point. Then I would say self-acceptance. We're never happy with ourselves, never. It's good in a way because it's nice to have ambition, but when this ambition exceed in I would say never accepting ourselves because we have uh, unrealistic standards again, basically um, we miss the important point here. The gratitude is something that could sound like an inflation, like resilience and so on, but gratitude meaning really realize or remember, don't give for granted every day that what today we consider something already achieved, granted, it took maybe ages for us to have, to achieve, to collect, to unlock. So sometimes just to stop, look back, or not necessarily back, but look at today and just be happy. Because I know this could sounds like in contradiction, but having a genuine healthy ambition to do things doesn't mean not remember to be happy and manifest gratitude. That's that's the that's a key point. So writing down like 2-3 points, even one, or remember every morning or every night or both one good things we are happy, and remember how we put efforts and suffer to achieve it. It's like otherwise always feeling unhappy for something we never achieve, because one day we are happy for something and tomorrow we are no more because we achieve it and we forgot all about this. So this is a key point for unlocking experience happiness in a better way, right? So I would say I would add, okay, maybe I should number them 1, 2, 3, a 4 point. So we say benchmark, social media, self-acceptance. When I say benchmark, I would include comparison, right? With others. I would say maybe a last point for today, for this first live, is too many possibilities, too many options, right? Consequence is overwhelmed. And when we are overwhelmed, we feel like we are not doing A, B, C, we are not doing anything. The reason is that maybe we have too many dreams, right? We want to be a rock star, a businessman, businesswoman. We want to be the best player in our team of sport. We want to achieve huge financial goals. So we have different, I would say, bullet to shoot, right? In different direction to hit our target. And so we feel overwhelmed and we don't know where to start. So this is the most common things. We don't know where to start and we don't start. Because ultimately, this is the key. We need to prioritize. So it's okay having few dreams. What could be about having a good body and health. One could be about having financial, blah, blah, blah. One about job of our dreams. What about, I don't know, unlock new skills. But having many options in a world of today, it's overwhelming. So we need to prioritize. We say, okay, I can bring little bit ahead all of these, but let's at least detect one For example, the skills. This year I wanna learn how to, I don't know, do yoga. Or I wanna have, I don't know, 10k US dollar to invest in stock market and experimenting stock market. So I start saving. Or I don't know, I wanna do every day 10-minute gym. Right? Prioritize, like at least give like 1, 2, 3, 4. So we know that we are overwhelmed, but in a sense of having like a priority. So I think this will help to choose, to shortlist the goals, prioritize the goals, and put some deliberate action, some real action. Because I would say, if I can identify one single word of all of these life that really I like start. I know it can sound like obvious, but but that's that's somehow the key part. We need to audit our priorities, try to find our inspiration without to feel the pressure from media and other people, and again focus on micro action. I would say, when I say define goals and be pragmatic, this little pieces concept is another key one. We can call it micro action. Micro actions, right? Too important. So, and then again, having in the self-attest, in the gratitude field, identify on daily basis which is our why, right? Be happy for something, understand why we are happy for something, so this why can show us the next step. Then there are different schools of thinking. Let me maybe use a last color to say if this is something that is good to share or not with other people, right? I heard different versions in this case. I would say there is a school of thinking say that when you have a new idea, a new dream, a new initiative, it's like a little seeds of a plant. You even don't see maybe in the camera. Before the plant start to grow and blah 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 and become nice, the seed is small and must be just protected. So it's too easy to be exposed to other opinion, even close family, parents, everyone. And they always find the way to criticize, because maybe to protect you unconsciously. Don't do this, don't do that, don't risk this, don't risk that. And so it's a kind of risky to expose yourself to others, because you somehow can feel demotivated by the others. On the other way, another school of thinking say, no, you have to share the path with other people, right? Because the moment you start sharing, this is kind of you, and this is kind of your friends, or close friends, or whatever. You don't know, right? But sharing is like having a very regular follow-up and checking your progress and blah, blah, blah. So see, maybe having someone motivating, especially for people who have lack of motivation, having someone checking on you is a good thing. So I would say there is not a secret formula here. When we are very determined, maybe there is a very, very initial stage where we have to protect the idea and push it slowly until a point that maybe some little growth starting to be there. So people that maybe in the stage of a seed would criticize you, when start to see maybe a little something that start to be on you. That's the point. Or we have such a good team, such a good friend, such a good partner, such a good parent, such a good everything, that since day zero, actually since the minute zero, they will support us unconditionally. I think we need to assess our situation and decide how to step into this. But somehow, for today, for the feeling behind, I think is the concept I really all the concept I really wanted to share. So hope you're enjoying this first live. For me, it's an experiment. I don't know if I will do it again. I will not do it, but I like speak out and maybe see. It helps also me to refresh my opinion, my idea, my everything. I hope it can help you. And please, I'm very happy to receive your comment, your idea, your opinion, or if there is a topic you would like to elaborate more, I would be very happy to go through and check and see what we can discuss more. Sorry, this format is a bit like embarrassing, but I think it's in a way effective to give the main feeling, beside the fact that my way to writing maybe can be strange to some of you. But anyhow, 16 minutes of live is already a lot. Thank you for watching, and let's see you next.